Tonight, some hard facts to back up the notion that President Obama's health care reform has been a financial failure. Correspondent Rich Edson looks at the disturbing events that are costing you and your fellow Americans some serious money.
More than $1 billion wasted and $1 billion more owed. That's the assessment of the majority staff of the Senate Permanent Subcommittee on Investigations and its report on the Obamacare cooperatives. The details were first reported by Fox News.
What we found out is that a lot of bad decisions were made.
Obamacare created 23 nonprofit cooperatives, insurance companies designed to increase competition and lower costs. More than half have failed. The administration loaned $2.4 billion to these co-ops. The failed dozen borrowed $1.2 billion of that. The committee report says they have repaid nothing to the government and in addition owe doctors, hospitals, and others more than $1 billion. At a Thursday hearing, administration officials refused to confirm the full report, saying officials are still reviewing it.
You're a smart guy. Why should we be having to give you numbers that are publicly available? Get the numbers yourself.
The committee report also claims by the end of 2014, the failed co-ops exceeded their projected worst-case scenario losses by more than $260 million. It also claims from 2014 to 2015, the administration lent an additional $848 million to the failed cooperatives as they lost more than $1.4 billion.
So I'm not asserting that anyone here is evilly motivated, but whether or not anybody's competent to oversee this program, I haven't seen any evidence of that yet.
Today, more than 90% of Americans have health coverage, and even in states where co-ops proved unsuccessful. In the first year, the overall uninsured rate decreased by 20%. And it's continued to improve.
The administration says it is beginning the process of salvaging more than $1 billion in federal loans and refuses to predict how much it can recover.
Would a fair bet on over/under be $100? I mean, they're not going to repay any of these monies.
I'm not going to take that bait because I want the Department of Justice, as they've asked me to do, to let them do their job.
Of the 11 remaining co-ops, the administration has placed 8 under government oversight. It's an attempt to correct their flaws in their business models and prevent more from failing. Officials have declined to say how many more will be in business by the end of this year.